Hello students, welcome back to your own digital platform Prudence Coaching English class. Today we are going to learn about the poem Trespass by John Clare. Students, do you know the meaning of trespass? Trespass means entering into someone's land or property without their permission. Let's start the poet's description. The poem is written by John Clare, who was an English poet born in Helpston, UK on 13th July 1793 as a worker's son. He is best known for his English countryside poems. He has lamented much for the disruption of English countryside areas. His famous poetries include poems descriptive of rural life and scenery, the village minstrel and other poems, the rural muse, and so on. His notable works include Autumn, Snowstorm, Fast Love, The Fire Tale, and so on. Now we'll learn about the plot of the poem, which will help us to understand the poem better. Here the poet or the worker is walking through a piece of land and is concerned about the landowner as he was trespassing a beautiful meadow of the landowner without his or her permission. The poet was having a careful watch at every beautiful aspect of the meadow and thought that it would be better if it would have been of his own. Now we'll discuss the summary of the poem. Here the poet is walking through a meadow. He is trespassing the meadow and is giving a careful watch at each and every object he finds. He feels that probably the strangers are having a careful watch on him too, or they are frowning at him for trespassing this piece of land without the owner's permission. The poet also felt that it would have been better if he had his own beautiful place like this beautiful or the mesmerizing meadow. Now we'll start the line by line explanation. You just keep your book with you so that you understand the poem better. Let's start the line by line explanation of the poem Trespass by John Clare. I dreaded walking where there was no path, and praised with cautions trade the meadow swath. Here I will tell you the word meaning first to understand the meaning better. Here you can see the meaning of dreaded means filled with horror. Praised means within tensions. Cautions. Here cautions means actually being careful in order to avoid the problems. Next word you find that is meadow. Meadow means a green field. Then there is swath. Swath means a long narrow space cut through grass or corn. So here the meaning of the first two lines is that the narrator or the poet is walking through a beautiful meadow and at the same time he is concerned for the landowner while he was passing through this narrow space through this grass or corn, and always turned to look with wary eye. Here wary means feeling or being cautious, and always feared the owner coming by. So he was giving a careful watch at the surrounding and thinking whether the landowner is passing by the area or not. Yet everything about where I had gone appeared so beautiful I ventured on. The poet knew that he would have been caught by the landowner for trespassing the meadow, but he undertook the risk of exploring the beautiful land more and more because he was mesmerized by the beautiful scenario too much. And when I gained the road where all are free, I fancied every stranger frowned at me. Stranger means unknown persons, or frowned means giving an uncomfortable look. So here the poet means to say that when he finally reached at the most beautiful area where the surrounding was completely opened, or when he completely entered into the open land of the most beautiful part, the unknown persons who would be passing by the road had frowned at him for entering into this trespassing land, or for trespassing the area without the owner's permission. And every kinder look appeared to say, "You have been on trespass in your work today." And all the persons who would be concerned about the poet said him that it's a major mistake that you are trespassing in someone's land without his or her permission. You should not trespass any area without the landowner's permission. I have often thought the day appeared so fine. How beautiful if such a place were mine. The poet said that here he felt the beautiful day was being very much appealing to him, as he would be seeing or observing too much beautiful scenario of the countryside, and it would have been better if he would have the beautiful place of his own. That means here the poet wants to say that he would be happiest ever if he would have been having that kind of beautiful place of his own. But having not, I never feel alone. Though I don't have this beautiful place, I have not feel alone, or the sorrows of solitude is not aching me at all, and cannot use another's as my own. And he could not use another's property as his own property. So here finally throughout this poem we come to know that the poet is trespassing a meadow and is concerned about the landowners coming by. He thought that it would have been better for him if the place was of his own, or if he could own a beautiful place like the meadow. So here the poem ends. So finally students, I hope that you have understood the poem very well. If you find any problem and if you have any queries regarding any part of this poem, you can join our Telegram group. For the group chat, you will find the link in the description box. Thanks for watching students. Have a nice day. Goodbye, and don't forget to subscribe, share and like our videos, because your little motivation will help us to provide you more helpful content. Goodbye students. Take care.